Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today, we're gonna be testing out our boy, EZA INT Broly up against GOGETA. So, it's been in the talks that this guy is not super stellar, is not the greatest, and I tend to agree, yeah, like he's not gonna be super optimal for some of the like harder content, especially when this guy needs to fight a specific enemy or cater to a specific audience, basically. For example, on this rotation right here, I feel like Broly can look pretty good up against our boy Goku and Vegeta here. So just because we have a Goku on the fight, it means that our boy has the additional chance to provide us with the guaranteed super and the additional damage reduction and the crit chances there. So yeah, 8.7 million here at the starting point for our boy Broly. He can be able to toss out at least 4 of these. There's the 50% chance, there's the 70% chance, and there's the additional super attack because we're fighting a Goku. So not the greatest. It could have been a better scenario. Unfortunately, we got the short end of the stick with the boy Goku, well, with the boy Broly here. But yeah, I've done this before, but not on video. We were able to do this on stream, where we were able to just try to take down the fight. But here we beat, right? I'm actually gonna just make sure that I have this recorded so it goes into the showcase, right? Like into the video. So I had a debate on Broly and seeing how maybe Halvard was doing some comparisons between him and another character that sort of did the same thing, but they added guard into the situation. Maybe that wasn't like a fair view of how you could display the performances of 2 characters in and of themselves, but let's say on the Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta fight, we got pretty far on that fight. It's just an unfortunate scenario where, one, I had no attempts left. So if we tried it again, we had 6 more attempts to do this, and second, after this. Second is, like, if you get the optimal rotation for Broly, he's gonna look fine. If he's not gonna be able to get the optimal rotation over there, he's just not gonna look the greatest there. So I'm sorry, Broly, we had your powerful OST happening, but we're not gonna do that, unfortunately. Alrighty, so now, like, we're seeing here, like, is this gonna be the optimal setup for Broly? Is this gonna be a good one? So let's do this right here. How's he looking? Let me see. 376k. Now again, we're having the most optimal rotation here. The one thing that we want to do is to be, if it's at all possible, to get the additional super attacks. So if we don't get those, Broly might be in trouble dealing with like a type disadvantage super attack. So let us see. See what our boy Broly is able to do here. So 8.6 million. I guess movie bosses as a whole, there's the 50% chance it didn't trigger, 70% chance did. We are gonna get the guaranteed super attack after this one. So yeah, that's the concern. It's just the high chances, or the chances of throwing those super attacks. It's just not gonna be the greatest thing ever, right? So Okay, Broly's gonna take a super attack actually. So let's see how much he takes here. Type disadvantage with a couple of stacks that he's done. How many stacks did he do? Like 5? He did 3 super attacks in here, plus the 2 other ones up against Goku and Vegeta in the first phase. That's 5. That him taking 380k type disadvantage. How much is these guys a super? Let me check. Because I was gonna say it's not great, but the super attack damage that Gogeta is able to do, or like Goku and Vegeta here on this phase, could be pretty high. Let me see if it's available here. They do 1.5 million. I mean, that's not a lot. They do get a 30% raise in attack. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Like, Broly doesn't take well these attacks, but he tanked it pretty well. But nah, 380k though. He just took that much damage there. I don't think it was a good thing. At least at my end, I feel like that was a lot of damage that we just took there. Let me not skip this one because we haven't played it out.
新生児の実を食べ続けてきた俺に勝てると思ったか？俺の勝ちだな。
Alrighty, so we're gonna be fine on this rotation. We got Cell Max here. Do that. Oh, Cell Max looking 793k. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't think that was good. This is the second phase, and we're only taking 1.5 million on a super. So taking that amount of damage on that fight with 5 stacks is not great. I don't think it is. I feel like I mean, physical Blue Goku and Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta have taken a lot more, but I don't know what to say. I don't feel like that was good. I don't feel like that was some good tanking from Broly. Yes, we had tight disadvantage, but he did 5 stacks. So we fell prey over the high chances. So those high chances kind of messed us up a little. I'm gonna say that was not a good showing by Broly. I don't feel like that was a very optimal thing to see from him. I feel like he could have done a lot better there.
どこへ行くんだ？お前と一緒に避難する準備だ。一人用のポットでか。
Alright, this rotation should be fine. I'm gonna see if I can give all of those. No, it's just 6. Okay, never mind. Let me see if I can get some orbs for Broly Trio. Do that. Is that enough? Yeah. This is gonna give the attack buff to... oh my god. Do I reset? Because Broly's not gonna be able to attack. Give me 1 second. I will reset. Now, this is what I would not do. If we do get super attack immediately and we die, I'm gonna blame it on Broly. But also I could blame it on my own strategy here that we're trying to see. I want to see how Broly gets here because this is a good attack buff that we're getting. And with the 6 stacks that Broly has done, this could be pretty beneficial. So let's see this rotation, how it plays out. Okay, dodge. Not bad, double digits, okay. So 11.7 million. This is with 6 stacks and the additional support from the Broly Trio here. That's not bad. I guess he was debuffed too, this Gogeta. So we'll do that. Cell max. We'll try to save the active skill. We're very deep and we don't have the standby, the whatchamacallit, we don't have the domain ability. Do I do the standby? Not the standby, the target skill with Cell Max? I don't trust Broly in the middle slot there. He's gonna take maybe a lot of damage because he hasn't. I'll do it. I forgot to show the active skill. Oh man, I'm running out of time because I have to tend to some business, but I'll do that. We'll have the target skill from, yeah, he was gonna super immediately. So I guess I could have just saved that. I mean, this guy can double super on the turn, so might as well just maybe save. So let me see. On the next turn, I don't think we're gonna wipe out Gogeta here. Yeah, he double supered. So, I mean, he double super Broly, the tech Broly. So if I would have kept, if I didn't use the target skill mechanic on Cell Max, we would have lived. Because Broly had, I still think he had the 76% damage reduction in that turn. And we could have lived with all these attacks. Yeah, I could have lived. I didn't. Me being afraid. Anyways, next turn, I don't think we're gonna wipe out Broly and Gogeta in here. So that means that we're gonna have another turn with Gogeta. We have type advantage this time around. But I do want to have a turn. Maybe Broly Trio are gonna show up too on the STR Cell Max. I mean, not STR Cell Max, STR Gogeta Blue. And we can see that rotation with Broly. Yeah, dude. Gogeta, so I mean, Gogeta, dude, I'm confusing it. Why? Let's do that. I wanted to say the Cell Max. Cell Max is just so underrated, bro. He does so much. He's 55% and he did that much. Alright, we'll wipe this guy out right here. I did sadly float it off Cell Max, so we're not gonna get him on rotation. Let's see how the orbs are looking here, because we desperately need that. Let me not skip this one actually. Okay, so we don't one turn him. We could. Don't one turn him, please. I want to see Broly in this one, man. Oh, that could have been more optimal of a rotation if we had Broly in here. Are we just gonna wipe him out one turn? I feel like we are. Oh my goodness. Don't do it, please. These two are gonna go crazy. This Broly and the The Tech Broly and the the AGO Broly, dude, that's gonna be insane. Okay, well, he's half HP, guys. Do you guys think that he's gonna survive? You guys think he's gonna make it in the end? You know, you guys think? Yeah. There you go. Int Broly up against the Gogeta. I feel. Do I go back in? I might hop in again. See, here's the thing. I'll explain it once we hop back in. Let's talk about what my thoughts are. It's just that Broly, I don't want him to be a character that yes, I want to protect this character because he cannot get hit. If he does, then he's just gonna be a paperweight. I don't want to treat him like a paperweight. I want to see what Broly is capable of doing. And we cleared Gogeta like he was nothing. So I want a little bit more. I want to see what Gogeta's capable of doing to Broly. We had Goku and Vegeta, that instance where Broly took 300k, and that was nothing. Like, we were sitting down on, I think we just started this phase. Let me see. Yeah, we did. So I want to be in those sections where we're starting the phases with Broly instead of ending them with Broly, because if we do, that means that we're not going to be able to get a chance to see how Broly performs up against Gogeta, which is one of the many things that we want to see. We are fighting a movie heroes category enemy. However, we're not fighting a Goku. That was only on the 2 initial phases. And with that, we can be able to just see what he does with only 44% damage reduction and the instances of doing at least 4 super attacks. Granted, my hidden potential build for Broly is completely different. Mine is full dodge. I wanted to be a little bit more defensive with my Broly because I knew for a fact that maybe on certain instances where we go through these fights, Broly is not going to look good because we're going to be missing a portion of his passive. Okay, so Max, thank you. I didn't think you were actually going to get us killed there. But that's the whole point, right? Like, I'm trying at my very least to like see what this man is like capable of doing, right? Like Broly up against Goku and Vegeta. Both of them are gonna be doing completely fine. Up against, well, Broly is gonna do completely fine up against a Goku enemy, right? And that's gonna be phenomenal. It's the way to go, right? That is the thing that we needed to see, right? That's one. But what happens if you don't fight a Goku and Vegeta family, like Goku enemy, right? What happens if you don't do that? Like, are we just gonna be? We're just gonna be setting ducks there. So, yeah, let's see. Raw initial turn with Broly, Cheat Lion, Lemo support here. 6.9 million, that's where he started. There's the 50% chance we missed it. There's the 70% chance we got it. And then we're gonna get another super attack because of his guaranteed super attack. You know, he has a fetish. This man has a fetish up against the Goku. So, there you go. There we go. That's the that's the hidden potential system additional. Okay. So we got the 5, and that is the perfect setup for this guy. But unfortunately, one of those attacks did not trigger at all. So yeah. Yeah, man, it's a bit of a struggle. I wanted to get him set up there, but unfortunately we couldn't do it because Cell Max I keep saying that Selmax is one of the most underrated characters ever, but then he pulls stunts like this where he just gets demolished by a super attack, and then we're not looking too good. So, but yeah, it's just Broly gonna be good up against a Goku enemy. Is that what we're gonna designate him as? No, like Broly has the capabilities to do really, really good. I just don't want to protect him in rotations because we have units like this Broly, we got AGO Broly, we got Broly, Chila, and Lemo, because if they get their orbs, they can get their dodges. Like, there's so many things that could happen, man. Double Broly is not great. I mean, now I'll do this. Do that. We'll do this right here. Okay. Let me skip all the way till we get to I mean, we're gonna get Broly here. It's fine. I wanted to skip all the way to where we needed to get to, but I guess I'm just gonna continue keeping it. So, I mean, we're doing decent here. Now, the options are, we get so many intros. We get Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, the tech one. We get his ECA. That's the next port of call for Dokkan. Give us that ECA. Give us a little bit of a replacement from Broly Trio, because even though we like the Broly Trio, we're not looking good with the Broly Trio sometimes in here. Yeesh. Are you gonna fold, Selmax? I really don't want you to fold the way that you have folded many instances here throughout this fight. Please don't do it. Okay, let's do that. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to get the orbs that we need to dodge all of those attacks, but we're gonna give him some defensive support for Broly and for Selmax. But see, now I'm just all out of sorts because we are in the rotation where we just finished the enemy. I don't want that. I want to be able to do damage that Broly maybe finishes off the enemy. Okay, double active skills that I'm just gonna skip. Wham. Wham. Alright. And it's not like, see, on this rotation, can we wipe out Gogeta one turn? Can we just one turn the boy? So that way we don't have to fight Gogeta with like a sliver of HP. Can we do that? Please. I do want to wipe him out, so that way we can just, you know. Want to see Broly up against somebody who has full HP. That's what I been meaning to say, but I keep getting distracted because I finally Toon Rami replied to the video that I did for him. I wanted to follow back. I couldn't get it, chat. We failed. Speaking about failing, Gogeta is gonna fail to knock us out because we have 76% damage reduction. But yeah, I think people kind of... Here's the thing. People tend to raise their expectations really high. So this is a good test, I guess. We'll test this out. The same thing that we did previously, where Just take advantage of Broly having the enemy with a bit of HP. Let's see, 43k is not great. And he has done 4 stacks. So let's do that. We got the 50% chance. It still stays a 50% chance to just be absolutely nothing. Then we got the 70% chance, which did trigger because we're fighting a movie heroes category enemy. And now the hidden potential system additional could trigger or could not, which it did not. I guess, yeah, people highly overexceed their expectations of what they would want on an ECA. It's like, oh, we want a broken ASS character and I want him now. I want him to be uber busted. I want him to just completely decimate the game. That is what I like. That is what we want to, because yes, do it now. That is not how things should go. At least I don't think it should go that way. I feel as though people need to understand that not everything in the game is going to be broken. Granted, could they have made them a bit better? I could say so, maybe, yeah. Like they could have done things a little bit better with these characters to resemble the things that they do in like the series and like the mangas and things like that. You guys see Broly as this unmovable object, and in the game that you kind of see some sort of a reflection to it, to be like, oh, they're gonna make him the same way, he's gonna be like this, great. No, because that's not how the game works, right? They did the same thing with Gohan. They didn't want to make him an uber busted character to the point that it's like, oh my god, he broke the game again, just like he did when he released. People set expectations very, very high on ECAs, and it's okay. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm here thinking to myself, like, this is an okay character. It's an okay ECA. Could they have done a little bit better? If they didn't stick to the gimmicks, yes, because I don't know what they have with characters like Broly with the 26% stuff, but it's something that they like for Broly. I know that the 18% is there because of Saiyan Day. Since this character released on Saiyan Day 3/18, keeps the 18 part going on. So the 18% chance to, let me see, our boy Broly. He had the 18% chance to performing a critical hit when he's facing a Pure Saiyan, Cyber Saiyans, or movie heroes. He has the 18% damage reduction, but then we have shift over to 26%. 26% damage reduction, 26% chance to do a critical hit, 26% chance, 26% attack and defense when attacking, 260% attack and defense. Like, they could have raised that 26% attack and defense. That could have been a lot better. Maybe 80% attack and defense to make him the juggernaut that they are depicting him to be. That's one. Number two, his defense raise. I'm just gonna play this because I love this active skill.
どこへ行くんだ？お前と一緒に避難する準備だ。一人用のポットでか。
Broly Green Crush, man. What can you do? I like it. So yeah, like I'm now gonna be like, maybe they could have given him a little bit more in terms of attack power. Maybe they could have given him more in terms of not specifically fighting a Goku, right? They could have given him a lot more specifically. And they just went with 26% for attack and defense. 26% attack and defense when attacking. It's like, okay, that could have been 60%, maybe 80%. That could have been fine. I don't think it'll harm this guy at all if you give him that additional chance there. And then the defense stacking. He stacks his defense by 20% instead of 30%, which greatly diminishes the value of his stacks. He greatly raises his attack, which is a 50% raise. But the defense raise is the problem. 20% is not a good idea. You saw how much we took? Type advantage, 300k? Granted, this guy, I'm gonna have to go look at it again. I think he does 2 million with his attack race as well. Let me see Gogeta again. Yeah, 2.3 million. Type disadvantage. Well, type advantage that we had with 30% attack race. He did 2.3 million, so we tanked that for like 300k. That's not bad. Not gonna say that it's too horrible, but not gonna say that it's decent. I mean, yeah, I can say that it's decent. This is some good tanking rather than something different. So yeah, I'll make this if we die here, I guess I can call it a wrap. Broly, can we survive this turn? I kind of want to. Kind of want to survive this turn, so the way that that way we can get to see Broly again. Let's see, because this guy can do severe damage to us with his oh, especially now that he's supered with his AoE. He can do significant damage here. I don't think this Broly's gonna take a lot. We are at 50% damage reduction now. Yeah. The AoE is gonna kill us. Yep. Oh, Turles. Okay, yeah, we took a lot of damage there. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Give me 1 second. OSTs, you gotta love them. Anyways, Broly is, I guess, final verdict. He's good, but sometimes, some instances, he's mediocre. That's all I can say. I wish he could have been a little bit better. I wish he could have gotten a lot more. You know, instead of 20%, he could have gotten at least maybe 50%. Instead of 26% attack and defense, maybe 50. Make it middle of the road. But yeah, it's an unfortunate case scenario for Broly. On some events, he's gonna do really, really well. On others, he's not gonna do super stellar, but he can be a unit that can be defensive. He can be very, very good. This is one of the main reasons I went mainly for dodge on him. I might tone it back just for the sake of getting him some additionals on his hidden potential, but I feel like he is good like this on future content. Let's see if on part 2 if we get the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, the tech one. Maybe he gets his ECA and all will be well in the world, so he can be a great linking partner to the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. After transformation, they're going to be sharing pretty good, substantial amount of links together. What is it? They share... I know there's no audio in the background. I'm sorry. It's pretty awkward. I know. But they share 6 links together, even after transformation. So what we can see is that after this guy transforms, you know, gets a very, very good ECA, he's going to be a very decent linking partner, and he'll bring out the most for this INT Broly. So that'll be a good combination to have. But for now, I'll leave it here. Let me know what you guys thought about Broly onto Gogeta. I know we kind of kept him hidden at the beginning of the phase. He took some damage here and there. We kind of exposed him a little bit on the final phase or the final sections of the video. But unfortunately, we couldn't see a rotation where we could fight STR Gogeta with the INT Broly as the main attacker. But yeah, let me know. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.